Hello, my darling heart. I hope you're doing well. And I am so thrilled that you have been guided to this video today because your guides have brought you here. There's a lot of intense energy out there at the moment. There's a lot of miraculous energy available to everybody. And there is a channeled message that I feel wants to come through to you, to reassure you, to remind you of the power of your presence, the power of you being here at this time on the earth plane, and the significance of this for you and for the world. The power that each and every one of us are connected, even if we don't know each other. We are feeling all the feels. And I'm going to just connect in and channel a message to see what Spirit wants you to know, because this is the guidance that I have been given to just pass on and support you and reassure you that everything is working out in divine and perfect order, and that you are part of this tapestry of co-creating a heaven on earth, that you matter, and that you are safe, you are protected, you are loved, you are worthy. And any aspect of smallness, limitation, fear, procrastination, it's now time to release and let this go. That is part of the matrix of limitation, lack, struggle, and pain. And there's an invitation for you to rise up, to rise out of that dense energy and move in to the new earth template, and to stay anchored in that consciousness. You are part of the bigger plan, the higher plan, and your biggest contribution right now is for you to hold and embody the frequency of love, abundance, compassion, self-belief, worthiness, confidence, courage, and faith in the higher plan. And to know that what you are witnessing in the world today is a distraction. It's keeping you from your greatness. It's keeping you in your lack, because you are such a powerful being. You are hugely contributing to the higher picture, that actually the lower frequencies and energies want to keep you in suppressed. They want to keep you suppressed. But you have a choice. You have a choice to choose through you living your highest soul's identity, your most abundant life, you being more visible, you being hugely successful, you making an impact, you being brave, you not following the rules of limitation, by leading the way, you are going to inspire is in spirit, others, and show them another way. You are going to respond to what comes into your life from the place of the divine always has my highest good in mind. What does the divine want to deliver to me? Now, this is for a human easy to say when everything is going great, but the true test is when things are not going so great, or when something happens in your life, in your environment, that actually you do not want, that is taking you into the old paradigm of fear, lack, blaming, victimhood, martyrdom, feeling like giving up. There comes a point in the journey, in every person's journey, and I've worked with thousands of people at this stage, and I am witnessing the journey. And one of the key aspects is surrender. Surrendering into this higher power, surrendering into this higher reality, and walking in faith. It's easy to trust, but it's not so easy for a human to walk in faith. Faith is a whole other reality, because when you walk in faith, you've got to trust your inner. You've got to trust your intuition. You've got to trust what you're sensing. And usually that goes against the grain. You will see that there is nothing to hold on to. It is walking in the unknown. And do you know who's in the unknown? If you allow yourself the divine. When I hear my clients saying to me, Marcia, I just don't know, I'm thrilled, because that's where the divine is, in that place. And a lot of people avoid and feel extremely uncomfortable in the unknown. But the unknown is where the divine lives. This is a fantastic sign. If you are feeling in the unknown, it's a sign that the divine is working on a bigger plan for you. It's orchestrating something incredible. And your job is to trust yourself, to get out of your own way, and to be comfortable in this unknown place, which is where the magic lies. So what we're going to do now is we just want you to take a breath in, and on the out breath, I want you to surrender. And on this next in-breath, on this out-breath, I want you to blow out of your energetic field any distractions, consciously or unconsciously, throughout time, space, generations, multidimensionally, that, by the way, these distractions feel real. Taking a breath in, and on the out breath, I want you to release the program and the imprint of fear that's held in your psyche, in your energy, and in the psyche of the collective, throughout time, space, generations, multidimensionally, backwards and forwards, but blowing that out through divine filter. Kata pata kita pota kata kita pota kita pota kita kota kita pota kita utata kita pota kita kota kita pota kita kota kita pota kita. Feeling those hooks, feeling it become you completely being raised out of fear, trauma, struggle, anger, disempowerment, out, 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 out. And you are being lifted back up to this to divinity, up to pure, absolute, divine white light. It's actually more than white, it's a brilliance. This brilliance, transparent light of oneness, of unity consciousness. Everybody, it's this a big, huge, amazing temple that you're all being called in together. And it's to remind you that you are not alone. You are part of the tapestry of life. You are part of this higher divine plan. And it's extremely important for you right now to hold the light, to hold the vision of a heaven on earth, to give yourself permission to thrive, even though society down there in the earth plane will show you, oh, but look at the destruction, look at the lack. And who are you? What about the other people that haven't got the comforts and the opportunities that you have? But you, my darling, have, because you are being invited to do good. And the number one way for you to do good is to thrive, to hold the light. No blaming, no proving. You've got nothing to prove. You are the light. You are the sun. You are the stars. You are a miracle worker. And you are being called on. You are being called on to hold the higher frequency, to embody this frequency. This is easy to say, but it's not so easy to do in the world you are currently watching and participating in. This is the opportunity for you to choose, because you as a human have free will. So you have got to choose. You've got to choose another way. You've got to choose a higher way. You've got to choose abundance. You've got to choose love. You've got to choose compassion. You've got to choose acceptance, radical acceptance. You've got to choose the higher way, the higher path, the higher vision. And it will not make sense to the human limited consciousness. This is why we invite you into the higher mind, to the higher being, to you choosing your soul's highest destiny. And when you choose from that place, then you are divinely protected. You are divinely taken care of, because every single thing that you desire is inside of you. Every single thing that you desire, the divine wants for you too. But you have got to be in energetic alignment, and you must release any aspect of limitation, fear, anger, disempowerment, not good enough, in order for you to receive, to allow. And the question is, what are you enabling? You are an enabler. And you get to choose again and again, because the divine loves you and is counting on you and wants you to know that everything that you desire is through, that the source of that is through divine source. And in ancient times, the ancients knew that. Know thyself. Believe in a higher power. Know that you are the creatrix. You are the creator. You are a miracle worker. And you, through your frequency, through you embodying this higher light that is here for all of us, that will literally create ripples effects right through you, your loved ones, your life. And some of you will be asked to hold the energy for others who are going through a lot of trauma at the moment. And this is a big task, to hold the vision, to hold the light through the turmoil when others are not able to do so. So I am going to ask from this beautiful white light oracle deck from Alana Fairchild about what the message here is for you, that's going to really, really support you in owning the fact that what you're being shown in the world is an illusion. It's a distraction. If you're in any aspect of lack, it's a distraction. Because your soul, the purity of your soul, is actually abundance. It is love. It is joy. It is compassion. And it's unity. It's oneness. We're all in this together. Wow. So look at this. Valva of Seder, number 30. So 3 is the Trinity. 0 is closing the cycle. You have an opportunity here to close the cycle, to stop on your tracks and review what it is you truly want in the world, what it is you truly want in your life, what it is you truly want in your business, what it is you truly want in your relationships. And in the choice, in you choosing that, you actually start to turn the wheels actually of the world. This is a collective transformation, and you are very much part of contributing to the heaven and earth reality that we were promised, the promised land. We were promised this, but we've got to be it. So let's see what this card has got to say. There's a healing as well that we'll bring in. So, your inner spiritual power can heal circumstances in your life and our world in ways greater than you realize. Journey within to gain clarity and conscious redirection of your inner energies towards what you wish to manifest. Do not try to control what's happening. Instead, work to bring positive influence to bear so that you may contribute constructively towards shaping the outcome for the greater good. From the Norse traditions of Scandinavia comes the sorcery of Seder, the practice of cracking open an egg in order to read and also shape the future. The egg is a symbol of infinite divine potential and the beginning of new life. Seder is a mysterious, soothsaying, or visionary practice which also involves shamanic healing to divine an appropriate pathway through times of trouble and communal strife. Through prayer, chant, and binding magic, as well as of visionary practices in an altered state, all of which are supported by focused collective intention, a powerful healing takes place. The appearance of this oracle indicates that your soul talents, whatever they may be, can be of influence in the world. If you dedicate yourself to personal development for the greater good, you can contribute to the spiritual evolution of humanity. The patron goddess of Seder is Freya, the Norse goddess with an insatiable appetite for pleasure, life, sensuality, the finer things, and unconditional freedom to be as she chooses. She is also a goddess of war. Hence, she's not afraid to enter into battle nor love. Her husband, Odin, is associated with prophecy, inspiration, and ecstasy. When he is away from her, she weeps red gold tears. No stranger to suffering or ecstatic pleasure, Freya is the divine Valva. She reminds humanity of both our innate spiritual power to embrace all of life and the inner spiritual resources we have to make it through any difficulty without compromising our hearts. The art of cider is one of the collective dreaming and doing. It is the ability to move in darkness, to become wise to our own potential, and to become manipulative, controlling, and therefore negative, and to outsmart that by consciously choosing to bring love, freedom, spiritedness, and passion. The hallmarks of our presiding sorceress, Freya, into our lives. The message of this oracle is that you are able to bring a positive influence into whatever situation or circumstances unfold in your life. Dedicate yourself to goodness. Believe in your power to effect positive change. So we're going to do the healing process. I just love this card because it's basically what I've been sharing at the beginning. So I want you now to connect with your breath. Itchy nose. Noticing the inhalation and the exhalation, and allowing them to become deeper and slower. Allow your breath to help you move inwards to the center of your being. The realm of the sacred, the spiritual field of love. Beautiful, white, transparent light, which is actually the light of brilliance, like the sunlight. And that blessing that is within your heart, and which empowers your practice. You can hear the donkey. as you settle into the inner realm, see, feel, or intend to connect with powerful, vitalized threads of light. Those threads are glowing, luminous, with grace, spiritual intelligence, and divine power. They intertwine with each other, forming a rope of light which can bind any darkness within your heart, body, mind, or soul. Allow the rope to enact higher will. As it wraps around darkness, it gently but firmly drains the power out of that darkness. The darkness is released into light, and the energy flows into the rope, making it even more luminous and powerful. Allow this process to occur for as long as it feels helpful and feels good. Just noticing your body moving and coming into this center point. See that the sunlight has actually gone in. Coming back into your power, into your divine connection, into your divine mission, into your divine purpose, into your divine presence. And now I want you to allow that rope of light to dissolve and to transform into a radiant egg of white light, forming a protective egg-shaped bubble of light around you and around our world, protecting this new earth template and consciousness that is building to create this new world. This heaven and earth, this taking care of each other, this unconditional love, unconditional giving, unconditional receiving, unconditional abundance, unconditional joy. Crossing your hands over your knees to ground and anchor that in. Returning to the here and now and becoming aware of the sensations of your skin and your breath. Grounding yourself with some physical movement and hydration. You have completed the healing process. I've just added in some of my own work in there. So just moving your body around in an anti-clockwise direction. And this feels like there's another, for some of you, you will still require some like unwinding out of the dramas and the struggles and the pain and the traumas. It's like the image I'm getting is it's like a fishing rod where you're winding back, right? So now we need to move on a clockwise direction and you are aligning to the divine truth of love, miracles, synchronicity, and oneness, where separation no longer exists. You are not separate from anything, anyone. You are no longer denied. So bringing your hands in the prayer position to balance the left and right hemispheres of the brain and balancing the divine feminine and divine masculine within. Just giving thanks just up above your head. Receiving whatever it is the divine now wants you to receive. Receive the miracle down over the crown of your head, third eye, throat, heart. Moving your hands down to your solar plexus, sacral, base chakra, and down into your earth star. You're fully anchored, fully embodied, and fully available for your good now. So thank you so much for participating and contributing to the higher picture by doing this with me. And if you want to share this with anybody you love, then feel free to do so. And if you want to continue following me here on my YouTube channel, just make sure that you hit subscribe. And I'm also on Instagram. It's Marcia_O'Regan. All right, my darlings, I'm sending you so much love. You've got this, and the divine has got you. Remember that. Everything is working out in divine and perfect order, and you are part of the goodness and the miracles that await you. You've just got to choose it.